But first tonight, for weeks, we have all watched in horror as the crisis in Flint has unfolded. What we'll never know is how the lead-tainted water there will impact each child or what they might have become.
But new at 6 o'clock, Target 8 is giving you a perspective rarely seen. The impact of lead poisoning years later. We tracked down two families whose stories we first brought you nearly 2 decades ago to find out what became of their lives after lead. As parents,
you're done swinging?
You want to give your child the best shot at life.
I can remember the day he was born, and I never was so happy in my life.
Dad, someone coming down here.
For his first 18 months, David Brightwell met every developmental milestone. Then,
well, at first I didn't realize what was going on. He was having what they call silent seizures.
David had been eating and breathing lead paint chips and dust in their home in Lawton, west of Kalamazoo.
It was in the carpets, it was in the walls.
I just can't believe this happened to my son.
You can't.
What I did was I just prayed to the Lord.
Jerry Burks was diagnosed with severe lead poisoning at age 2.
He's been in and out of the hospital 18 times. 18.
Yeah.
Gerald Claiborne had no idea her son had been chewing on lead paint chips at their home in Benton Harbor.
As a parent, it really will drive you crazy because that's all you can think about is my baby might be brain damaged.
Will his life ever be normal?
I got one.
Nearly 18 years have passed since we first told their stories. Like the children in Flint, no one can ever know who David and Jerry might have become. But today, we know who they are. Hi, Jerry. How are you?
Good.
Nice to meet you. We visited Jerry at school.
They're gonna take your picture.
I'm Sue. That's Evan.
Hello, Sue. Hi, Evan.
Gateway Services helps people with disabilities gain independence.
What's your favorite part of the day here at school?
My part in the day, I like be at school every day. I like to go. Tomorrow I had a foot doctor's appointment, and while I'm late to the video store, next Wednesday I got a dentist appointment right after I take the movies back.
Oh, you like movies?
Mm-hmm.
At home, Jerry spends most of his time watching movies in his bedroom, alone.
But he's still in his own little world.
I cite my name.
Jerry will turn 21 soon and still lives in Benton Harbor with his parents.
He don't call me mother. He called me number 2. Yes, we all got numbers to him. We all like numbers to him. I don't understand. He has been doing it for a long time.
Put it in the dryer so they can let it dry.
Jerry helps with laundry and dishes at home and holds a job at a restaurant.
Cleaning, mopping floors, vacuum carpets, and cleaning bathrooms.
Developmental delays.
Dr. Brian Burke treated Jerry nearly 2 decades ago.
This is yesterday.
We showed him Jerry today.
Oh, I'm just so thankful for how he's turned out. I mean, he obviously has his problems, but behaviorally, his eyes are calmer. You can tell that he's more in control of himself than he was.
No, not listening.
This is better than I had hoped, because he was the most significantly poisoned child I've ever seen.
Any blood lead level higher than 5 is considered elevated. Jerry's was an astonishing 203, high enough to kill him. Compare that to levels in the 30s. That's the highest the state says it's been able to confirm in Flint children.
Is he circling around me?
David Brightwell's level of exposure was 47.
Sometimes just boring playing with one character.
David is still in Lawton, living with his dad now. His parents recently divorced, but mom is close by.
David had been diagnosed with ADHD, with Tourette's.
A lot of times I will think of too many things at once.
David says he has always struggled to focus.
I usually like to think like background music in my head to help focus, because the background music helps even more if you're wearing like headphones with music on.
To just quiet thoughts?
Yes, it helps quiet the thoughts.
Taekwondo helped too. When David was 13, his parents took him off all medications and put him in Taekwondo to teach concentration.
I am a black belt now.
He's also a high school graduate.
which at one point we weren't even sure that was going to happen.
College is not in the picture, and David is still working on getting a driver's license. But he did get his first real job recently, helping kids with special needs.
He has got the most kindest heart of anybody I've ever known.
David's mom thinks the challenges of his own childhood have made him sensitive to those of others.
I am very proud of the man that he's become.
Jerry's mom is proud of her son, too.
He have come a long ways. So, yes, he got goals now.
Goals.
Some of the things you might like to do, Jerry.
Things I'd like to do in the future.
Jerry's mom says he'll go to Gateway as long as he's eligible, which is up to age 26. She settled a lawsuit against their former landlord and used the money to buy their house so Jerry would always have a home. If you want to find the blood lead levels of children in your zip code, you can search the map inside our story at woodtv.com.